Hi, I'm Melody Watts, and I'm really excited to teach you how to do an effective three-way call with your downline. This call, the purpose of this call, is really to get to know your builder's builders and to discover who they are as a builder, who they are as a person, how committed they are, and where to place them sometimes in your organization. Now, in some instances, you're relaunching a builder or helping them rediscover what their dreams are, what their why is in Doterra. But in this particular example that we're going to give you today, it is a live example. This person I've never met before, and it is my builder's builder, and we're going to get to know each other. So this is a live call today. We're actually in person. Usually this is done over the phone. You'll be able to get this script. I do follow a script because I think it's really important to follow it exactly so that you stay on purpose during your call. And again, this one's going to be live, but usually it'll be on the phone where you're just doing a three-way call. And it's really important that your leader properly edifies you so that the new builder that comes along, that it brings credibility to them so that they feel that this is someone I really need to listen to. This is somebody who's been successful in the company before, and I really can learn from them. And so it just brings a different level of commitment and active listening from that new builder that's going to meet you. It also makes them feel supported. So this is Heidi. She is a very amazing, experienced leader in Doterra, and it's important that she edifies me to her builder before we get on the call. So if we were doing this on a phone call, this conversation would have already happened. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in, and we'll start with Heidi introducing me to her builder after she edifies.
Thank you, Melody. I'm excited for you to meet Jill Diarte. She's one of my new builders. And Jill, this is Melody Watts, an amazing leader and one of our upline leaders in Doterra. And I wanted you to connect with her so that you could see the great support that you have in your upline, and you've got a lot of other great leaders here to support you too, but I just wanted you guys to make that connection and have her share with you some of her thoughts and feelings and support.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Jill.
Nice to meet you too.
So I just really want to dive in and get to know you and find out what your goals and hopes and dreams are in Doterra, what draws you to Doterra, and what your financial goals are as well. So tell me a little bit about you.
I'm a mom of 6 kids, and I live in Utah, and I just wanted to start to contribute to my family, some financial, and to also see what else I can bring them.
Okay, great. So tell me what you're passionate about. What do you enjoy doing?
Well, I also do hair on the side.
Tell me what you love about doing hair.
I just like to get to know different people, make them feel good about themselves, and brighten their day.
Awesome. I love that. So if you could pinpoint, what is the most frustrating thing about life right now, whether it be job, relationships, just anything, health, what would be the most frustrating thing in your life?
So for me and my family, right now, it's financial is frustrating. We are just living paycheck to paycheck, and we want to kind of break out of that and be able to just be free to go and do what we want to do, or not always stress when our kids want to do an activity. Another stressor in our life is we're just barely getting into the teenage years of our kids, and I think that's a little bit more emotional than what I was prepared to handle. So,
wow, yeah. So financial burdens and emotional stressors.
Yes.
What financial goals are you wanting to accomplish?
Well, we want to be able to live comfortable, and be able to help other people as well. And who doesn't want to be, just have enough where they don't worry about it anymore?
What kind of an impact would these financial goals, if you were to hit them, what kind of an impact does that have on your family?
Huge, because we wouldn't be stressed. We would be able to take the time to have what we need and not worry about the little things, or if we give, a certain amount, if that's gonna strap our family for the next, month or so, or if our kids are gonna be able to play football or do the things they love, or be able to go to a movie with their friends if their friends invite them to do that. We would just be more relaxed, and the tension in our home would be lower.
So does this have an impact on your job? Would you be able to do less hours? What kind of an impact does it have in your home life if you're working less? Or is that a goal of yours to work less?
Yeah, it is a goal. It's stressful for my husband because I am physically gone every night doing hair. And so when he's home, I'm gone. So it strengthened the relationship of me and my husband, and also even all of my kids. I physically wouldn't have to work as much, and so it would be a great experience for our family.
And what are the consequences of not solving the issues of the financial stress and you being gone? What would be the consequences of not solving that? If everything just stayed the same, what does life look like for you?
It's just not as enjoyable. We would still trudge on every day doing what we were doing, but we're not enjoying life to the fullest. It's hard on our bodies, me standing up, doing hair. My husband has a very physical job where he is constantly going, and he actually does get sick a lot. He works in the elements, so when it's hot outside, it's really hot, and when it's cold, he's freezing. And so a lot of times he comes home at night and he's freezing, just for him, the benefits are great too.
Awesome. If you could wave your magic wand and Doterra was everything you pictured it would be, financially, emotionally, you're able to come home from work, bring your husband home from work, tell me what life looks like. What is that picture? What would you be doing?
I have a great life, so I can't say that it's really bad now. I would just better it. But honestly, we would be the same people we are now, but we would just be more relaxed and be able to enjoy life more. I keep saying that, but
specifically, what kind of things do you think you'd be doing with your time? What kind of dreams do you want to pursue with your family? Have you thought about that?
I want to be able to go to all of my kids' functions and be able to spend more time with them. I would want to also be able to spend time with my extended family and reach out to them as well and help them.
Great. Do you see your financial stressors going away?
Well, if I do well here, then yes, I do. Because, like I said, I don't feel like I need so much money. It's just I want to live comfortably. I don't want to have the stress of, okay, how am I going to get my daughter to be able to play on the team? Where are we going to get that money? Or is she going to be able to go with the team to competition or things like that?
Sure. So are you looking to supplement your income or replace your income? What I'm hearing is you're wanting to come home more, spend more time with the family, and so it looks like more replacement income for you?
So I do want a replacement income. Now, I would probably always do hair just because it's a joy, And so I want it to be that. I want to be able to have my income so that I can do more of the things that I love on the times that I love and not dread doing those things because I have to do them.
Gotcha.
Also for my husband too,
Makes sense. So what does replacement income look like for you? Is that $5,000 a month? Is that $7,000? What does that look like for you, replacement income?
Honestly, I feel like the sky is the limit. Like I am having a hard time saying, oh, what would I do with the money, or where would that be? Because I feel like I don't want to stop and be stagnant. I want to reach the top.
Sure, absolutely, that's awesome. So what would you have to be making in Doterra to be able to bring yourself home from work, or possibly you and your husband home from work?
$5,000 to $10,000 a month.
I think I understand a little more clearly what your goals are and how really we can support you in that. Can you tell me, do you have any questions for me about the process and building? And it's okay if you don't, but if you have any questions for me, maybe that you've thought of and, where I've come from or anything like that, I'd be happy to
Well, do you
answer
have
any
any
questions.
pointers of things that you can do as a new startup that would help
Yeah.
just launch you?
Before I answer that question, can you tell me how many hours a week you have to dedicate to your doTERRA business?
10.
About 10 hours a week? Mm-hmm. Okay. I like to take really good notes so that I can just refer back to them and just get to know you a little more. It helps my memory. So what I'd like to do, I do want to give you some pointers, but I'd like to schedule another time when we can go over a 30, 60, and 90-day action plan for you to see where you want to be in the next 90 days. We generally our brains work in 90-day sprints. So just thinking about where you want to be income-wise in 90 days, and obviously we know your ultimate goal is between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. So some of the pointers I think we'll go through in that strategy session, but just right off the bat, some of the great things that really helped me in my doTERRA business was to create a belief not only in the product, which I'm sure you have, but also just a belief in the opportunity. I remember one time teaching a class, and I was working 2 jobs and very stressed out as a single mother, and my sister was in my class, and she said to me, and she was at this point already a gold leader in my downline, and she said to me, why don't you spend more time on your doTERRA business? And I said, I'm building this other business, my other consulting business. So she says, well, you'll make a lot more money in doTERRA. And her belief in me, her belief in the opportunity, somebody that I loved and trusted, created a belief in me. So as you create a belief in the opportunity, that will be a really good pointer for you, is just to really understand that the opportunity is really real. And another thing that I think really helped me in the beginning was just having a passion for health and wellness. I think when you're really passionate about something, it can really help you go out there and share product, because people love what you're passionate about because of your passion, right? It creates a belief in them that this product really works and this product can really help me. So just being passionate about the product and then having a really strong belief in the business opportunity. And then also for me, getting through some of the tough times as you're growing, for me it was really helpful to not have a backup plan. I know that sounds crazy, but for me that's what worked, and I think everybody is different. But for me, I was willing to make this work until it worked. And I wanted to stay home with my kids who had just gone through a stressful divorce, and it was just something for me that this was going to be the vehicle for me, and I truly believed it. So that belief will carry into your business. It'll carry into the way you attract leaders, and it will carry into the way that you share the product. So those would be just my top pointers right there. But I can't wait to sit down and do a 30, 60, 90-day plan with you and really go over action steps and determine where you are in your belief in the product and in the opportunity and in yourself to be able to do this. And I think from there we can really pinpoint. One thing I want to tell you before we go is that I'm so glad and excited for you that you have Heidi as a leader, because she is one of the top leaders in doTERRA, and she works her business with such integrity and such loyalty, and you're just really blessed to have someone that's going to be that committed to your success. So
Thank you.
It was so nice getting to know you, and I'm excited to see you at our team training and just to see you do well and to see you enjoy life more and manage that financial stress and bust through it and really live your dreams.
Thank you.
So that is how you do an effective 3-way call or 3-way meeting to really get to know your builders. And as you can see, nothing is really scripted. Nobody is given questions beforehand. It's just an opportunity for you to get to know your builders and your builders' builders and create that team relationship to bring that credibility into their doTERRA business, to help breathe belief into their doTERRA business so that they can then go out there and really be successful. And this meeting is a really important process step to creating that team culture and for your builders to feel supported and to really discover sometimes where you're going to place and also where you're going to extend future energy. So as you recruit new builders, reach out for support, get on those 3-way calls, and get to know your downline. It'll be a game changer. It was a game changer for me in my doTERRA business, and I know it will be for you as well.